am Lily, and I'm going to be taking you guys through every single book in my physical TBR, which unfortunately is a lot more than this. I am definitely a book reader and a book buyer, so let's look at everything that I have to get through before I can buy another book. And we'll start with the pile in my hands. Okay, Do Not Disturb by Frida McFadden. I just borrowed this, so I have to read this very soon. And I love Frida. I've read a lot of her books, so I'm very excited for this. Next is The Lost by Natasha Preston. This is another thriller. This is also a book that I borrowed, so I have to get through this one pretty quickly too. One by One by Frida McFadden. Another borrow, so hopefully we can finish these pretty early on in the year. Then I have You by Caroline Kepnes. This is a gift for my birthday last year, so have to get to this one soon. Then I have Forest Born, which is actually going in my TBR for the year, like my definite TBR. I'm wrapping 12 books. I've already wrapped most of them. This one and a couple others still aren't wrapped, but I am going to pick one each month for the year of 2026, and then that's what I'm reading that month. So this is in that pile. I got this as a gift. We went to like a thrift bookstore and we each picked a book for each other. So that's where this is from. And then I am going to be reading Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. And I am about this far into it currently. It is very good. It's like a fantasy, gothic, sapphic romance. Very, very cool. Very, very good so far. And, oh, and it's signed. Are you freaking kidding me? I forgot about that. Wait. Let me show you guys this. What? That is so cool. Anyway, this is amazing so far. I've been reading it a little bit slowly because I started it while I was still in my fall semester of university, and now I'm getting back into it and it's really good. Alright, that was that pile. Now let's get another pile. Okay, I know you guys see this stack of books that just materialized next to me, so let's get into it. Oh. That would have been really bad. Alright. The Leaning Tower of Books. Okay, also for next year, still on my TBR, is book 1 and 2, Children of Blood and Bone, and Children of Virtue and Vengeance. This is by Tomi Adeyemi. I think that's how you say her name. And I actually had the pleasure of meeting her at a book signing for Willow Smith, and she did sign it, which was really, really cool. And there's a movie coming out, I believe in 2027, so I definitely need to get through both of these this year. 2026 is the year to read these so that we're ready for the movie in 2027. Although I haven't read these just yet, she was literally such a sweet, sweet, sweet person. She was really awesome to meet. I'll try and insert a picture right here if I remember. But yeah, she was so sweet. If you haven't read anything by her, you definitely should. These seem really, really interesting. Yeah. So these two need to be read. Next we have The Serpent and the Wings of the Night. This is by Carissa Broadbent. And this is a kind of very, very popular book, and that's why I purchased it. I'm a huge fantasy reader, so I usually tend to gravitate towards anything that's like fantasy, young adult, things like that. So I'm very excited to read this. I've got to read it soon. Then The Foxglove King. This was more of a aesthetic purchase because of the pages of the book are like super cool. And I know you see that a little bit more often in books now, but when I first saw this, I had never seen anything like it. So then the naturals, have to get through that. The Inheritance Games, which is another young adult book. All right, Once Upon a Broken Heart. I did start this sometime last year, and it did not really hook me in, so I moved on to something else. But I've heard such good things about it that I do want to finish it. I'm just not a huge romance reader. I'm like trying to stray away a little bit more from like fantasies that revolve so much around romance, but I still do want to read this at some point. Then I have The Selection, which I know you're probably like, how have you not already read this? But I never picked this up as a kid, so now I have to do it here. And I thrifted this, so that's pretty good. All right, Kate Robert, Desperate Measures. I got it because, are you kidding me? Jasmine Jafar, who wouldn't want to read that? I did start it, and I was like annotating it, but honestly, it's obviously, as you can expect from any Kate Robert book, it is pretty much just smut, and you know, it's good sometimes, but I don't know, it just hasn't been my thing, so I haven't really gotten to it. I do own it, so I want to get to it eventually, but I'm not sure when. Okay, then we have Scarlet, and we have Cinder, which are from the same author. These are like fairy tale retellings, which I think is really, really cool. So like Scarlet, and they have got like all these different ones for the different fairy tales. So I do want to get to that at some point. And we have Quicksilver. I have not opened it, have not read it. I get told by everyone that I need to get to this, so we gotta get to that soon. Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. This, I've heard such good things about his fantasies, and I know this is like a good way to start and get into it because he does have like huge worlds, so that's why I have this. I do want to get to this at some point, and my best friend also has this book, so I think we might do like a buddy read for it, but I don't know when. Okay, Trial of the Sun Queen. I just started the audiobook on Audible, so hopefully this will be done soon. A lot of times what I like to do is like read and listen at the same time when I'm home, and then when I'm out and about I can listen to the audiobook and kind of get through things a little bit quicker. But this one will hopefully be done pretty soon. I think it's only like a 9-hour audiobook, so yeah. Okay, Butcher and Blackbird, Serial Killers, Love, Need I Say More, Caraval. This one definitely seems really interesting, so I want to get to this at some point, but I've had it for a while and I have not, so I don't know. One of my more recent additions to my library is The Jasmine Throne. This was a Christmas gift, and I have been really wanting to read this. Fantasy, sapphic romance. I'm very excited to get to this, and this will probably be, I'll probably read this before I read any of those, so keep an eye out for the review of this one, okay? Alright, that was pile 1. I have 3 bookshelves. This was tier 1 of my pink rotating bookshelf. I'll add a little picture right here if I remember. So let's put these books back, and then I will come back with the next pile. Alright, next up is Wayward by Amelia Hart. This was a birthday gift, I think 2 or 3 years ago, and I just buy so many books that I cannot keep up, but this looks really cool. Okay. And then we have Bridgerton, The Viscount Who Loved Me. This was a like aesthetic buy, and I love the show, so maybe I'll get to this at some point. Maybe not. Who knows? The Davenports. I bought this I think around the same time that Bridgerton was coming out, just because I love the vibe of those shows so much. I thought it'd be interesting to like read more books that are kind of on that more historical side as well. Then I have Bridgerton, the Duke and I have American Royalty, which is like a short little cutesy romance. I kind of forget why I bought this, but now I don't know if I'll ever read it because I'm not a huge romance person. The Cabin by Natasha Preston, I believe. This is a borrow, so we'll get to that at some point. Credence, You'd Look Better as a Ghost. The Encyclopedia of Fairies, and this is so cute. Ice Planet Barbarians. I will probably never get to this, but we'll see. It's definitely not on the top of my list. Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. This was a borrow that I think I am going to bite the bullet and give back to her. I'm honestly not a huge Colleen Hoover fan, and I don't think that I'm ever gonna get to this. I'm sorry. King of Wrath by Anna Huang. Okay, Library of Souls and Hollow City, part of the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series. I loved the first one. Here is War, which is book 2 out of like the Horseman series. Book 1 was not that great. I kind of like to see things through, so I bought the second book and I'm hoping that it's better. But I was pretty disappointed in the first one, and I think I have a review of the first one, which is Pestilence, somewhere on my TikTok. If you want to go see what I thought of it, it's there somewhere. The Chosen, Fallen, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is another young adult. Alright, that was that pile. I'll be back. The last stack of books for my pink rotating bookshelf. The Infinity Courts. Children of Eden by Joey Graceffa, whatever. I lost the cover. I've had this literally since I was a teenager. The Midnight Library. I really want to get to this year because I've heard very good things. A Touch of Ruin. I think this is book 2 and I read book 1. I don't own book 1, but it was good. And I should read this. Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. I bought this at my local library. They had a $5 bag book sale. This is one of the things I grabbed. 60 seconds, 7 floors, 3 rules, 1 gun. Sold. I'm sold. Will's older brother Sean has been shot dead. Will feels a sadness so great he can't explain it, but in his neighborhood there are the rules. Number 1, crying, don't, no matter what. Number 2, snitching, don't, no matter what. Number 3, revenge, do, no matter what. But bullets miss. You can get the wrong guy, and there's always someone else who knows to follow the rules. $84K, also from the library. Red Queen, another very popular book. And then It Ends With Us. I think this is also a borrow, but I can't tell. I don't remember if I bought this or if I borrowed this. I feel like maybe I bought it because I was gonna watch the movie with my stepsister and I wanted to read it. But then there's a big chance I borrowed it, so I'm gonna keep this aside and I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask my friend if I borrowed it from her. That was it for my rotating bookshelf. Now we'll move on to the one behind me. Alright, I'm doing the bookshelf in my closet instead because there was less books. From that bookshelf, I need to read Black Shield Maiden by Willa Smith and Jess Hendel. I also have this copy signed. And I did get to meet the authors. Put a picture right here. That was a very cool experience. Then Harry Potter. I know what you're thinking. How does she have all these books and she's never read Harry Potter? I don't know, but we'll get to it eventually. I've also never seen the movies. Shatter Me, another very popular YA book. Twilight, also never read. Someone told me, I thrifted this, someone told me read it, so I will at some point. After We Burned, I got this when I worked at Barnes & Noble. It was one of the, like, ARC reads. If you know, you know. So that was free. And I also got Alice Chen's Reality Check from Barnes & Noble. And it has, like, this little note from the author in it. And, yeah, so this was also free. Then If Cats Disappeared from the World. This is a very short little read. That was the bookshelf in my closet. Now I'm gonna do my nightstand, and then we will tackle the shelf behind me. Here are the books that I keep on my little nightstand. I have started or want to soon start majority of these. I might actually have to update my nightstand shelf soon because I think some of these are gonna be removed from my rotation. But The Quiet Tenant, I am on chapter 9, so this much in, but it's definitely very interesting so far. This is like in the point of view of the serial killer, the victim that's like trapped in his basement, and his next possible victim, or like a girl who likes him. It's pretty good so far. Make your bed. You will not see a lot of non-fiction books in my list, but this is one of them. I am about halfway through right now. Right here. I don't know if you can see that. It is a very quick read. I like it. His story is very interesting. I don't think it's given me like life-altering, mind-blowing advice, but his story is very interesting and inspiring. This is Outlander, which I'm actually gonna remove from my nightstand because it was a book club book that I never got to, but it's not in my current rotation and I don't think I'm gonna get to it soon. So I'm gonna replace it with something else. Probably Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab will probably be added instead. And then Mistakes Were Made. I did start this as well, and I'm like that much in. It's just a lot of smut, and I haven't been able to really get into that type of book at this time. So maybe I'll get to this, maybe I won't. I actually bought it as a birthday gift, and she already owned it, so I kept it. All right, now onto the monster behind me. All right, we are gonna start with this bottom shelf. There's 4 shelves. Oh, no, there's 5 shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 shelves. You can only see 3. The top 2, which I'll show you at the end of the video, are all books that I have read. So we're not gonna go through those. But let's start here at the bottom. Heartless Hunter. I do want to get to this. A Crane Among Wolves. This was a birthday gift. This was either a birthday gift or a Valentine's Day gift. I don't remember. Powerless, I want to get to. And I have like the pink edition from Barnes & Noble, which is super cute. Okay, Impossible Creatures with the red edges. This is a children's book, but if you liked Harry Potter, you'd probably really like this book as well. And it won like the award for Children's Book of the Year. And are you kidding me? Like dragons, adventure. This I think is a book that anyone can read. And yeah, so I'm excited about this. A Ruinous Fate, Katie Smith. This looked really, really interesting. Lore. I have had this book for a very long time, since like before I went to college, before I graduated high school. So I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to this, but I want to. The want is there. The want is there. Okay. I do have another copy of Black Shield Maiden by Willow, also signed. I got 2 that day. So maybe I'll do a giveaway with this. Let me know if that's something that would interest you guys. 5 broken blades with beautiful edges. Okay. Oh my god! This is another Christmas gift. The Prairie of the Orange Tree. This one I'm getting to in 2026. I'm getting to this in 2026, whether I like it or not. Then I have got, I can't even. Then I have got the box set of These Violent Delights. So I still have not opened it. And I've had this for a while, but it was 20% off. And I will get to them sometime in my life. Legend Born. This is going to be a buddy read with me and my best friend. She also has it. So I'm not sure when we'll start this. A Study in Drowning. Very, very pretty. I love the little sprayed edges. These bad boys. If you know, you know. I am getting through Throne of Glass right now. So when I'm done Throne of Glass, I will read these. I'm scared. I'm very scared. And then I also have the Spanish copy because it's gorgeous. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So then I have His Face is the Sun. Very pretty. This is an aesthetic purchase. And I'm gonna actually move it because it's blocking like my little candle holder and my little Throne of Glass sticker. So I'm gonna move this. And then I have got Tower of Dawn and Kingdom of Ash still left to read. And I'm currently on Empire of Storms, which I'll show you guys in a second. The 2 books that I am currently reading are Empire of Storms. I am this much through, which I think is like 30-something% of the book. And then the next book that I'm reading is The Surrogate Mother. I just started this a couple days ago by Frida McFadden, and I am on chapter 8. So yeah, those are my physical TBR books, which is so much. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched all the way through, I would love if you guys could comment the top 3 books on my physical TBR that I should try to get to in 2026. Oh, there's more. Wait, what's that? There's also these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is going towards my 1 book a month unwrapping. And I will put a list right next to my face on this side of what's in here. So, okay, now we are done. If you want to comment and let me know what I should read first, put it down below. Thanks for watching.